the science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural survival.
They have represented me with the worst image, but I know without a doubt that it's because of your lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance.
The man.
I Selassie, I say, any country that you.
Hi, I'm your host tonight on What Matters at the Roundtable. Stanley West McPherson. October the 1st, 2019. Yes, this month, last month is out of here, and the new month, and guess what? This year is moving right along schedule. So you can see we're in October now, okay? Hey, listen, we're here to tell you, we're live on Pegasus, Channel 13, Spectrum, TV Cable Network. We're live in the studio. You can call in. You might have something to say, or you might want to get in on the discussion tonight. Area code 607-272-0319. But if you miss tonight live, we have 6 days a week for you. So we're working around your schedule. Our broadcast, hey, you can catch the show day or night. So, hey, or we can send you a direct link, okay, to your phone or your tablet. Or Pegasus has a website as well. The show is on there. You can also go to Pegasus website and see the show. Or social media. We'll send you a direct link, Facebook, Google, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Trombone, wherever. You can get a direct link. So some people don't have cable, but they can still get the show. Don't matter where you at. Quebec, Canada, doesn't matter. Okay? Australia or Pimplia, she gets the show all the time. France, Ben get it. Okay? Roy get it in India. Okay? We send the show also to Emily, our dearest friend. Okay? So she get it, and she goes back to Thailand. Okay? So, hey, it doesn't matter where you at. Senna get it, and she in Turkey. Okay? So it doesn't matter. You can get the show. So, hey, we want you to have it. We want you to see what's going on. Because when you see the show, you'll see that what we've been saying from the beginning is happening right now. Okay, so that's what we're letting you know. Hey, you need to see it. Okay, because so many people are telling so many lies and tricks and all kind of fraudulent things, and you need to see what we already been saying. And we were saying up until at this point, October the 1st, 2019. Okay, so listen, we want to help you. I want to give my shout outs. Also, I had birthdays in the family. My daughter had one Saturday, Chela. She had a great time. Also, Stacy had one as well. We want to wish her. We know she had a great time. We already know that. Push a bitch again. So we know Stacy had a great time. Also, we want to give a shout out to Angela that we saw today.
Yes.
All right, we told her we was gonna give her a shout out. We also give her the show. We're gonna send her a direct link to the show. See, this is what we saying. This woman got an incredible, testimony, and we heard it. Okay, and she was before us, live, well. Okay, so but hey, believe me, people just don't walk up after they got ran over by a tractor trailer. So believe me, she's got a miracle. Okay, so hey, we want to give Angela a shout out. Let her know that hey, this is Stanley and Milton on What Matters at the Roundtable, live and on Pegasus Channel 13. And guess what? We're on Spectrum. So hey, if you don't have cable, don't worry about it. We'll send you a link too. So I want to give my grandkids a shout out. They had their little 2 days off of school. So we want to let them know that, hey, do you and ask questions, so that's what we want them to do. Don't never take no for an answer. I want to give a shout out to my ladies, Julie Cash, Los Angeles, California. Andrea Rachi, she's also in California. Japanese woman. Okay. Also Jasmine, a Syrian woman. They see, listen, it doesn't matter. They could come from wherever country. I send them a link and give them a shout out. Also, DJ Hannah B from Portugal, and she's doing her thing, spinning those wheels, a DJ. So you keep on doing what you're doing. And I got Sunshine from Baltimore, Maryland, and Roosevelt S from New York, and Lisa Airy from Miami, and also Monica VVS, and she's also in Miami, and she runs around in London. She goes everywhere, Eiffel Tower. She just takes you everywhere. Also, I got Sophie, Selfie 224, and then I got the other Sophies. I got my sister Sophie, give her a shout out. She's down with the chain gang. Believe me, you ain't seen the chain she got. And also I have Sophie in the studio, So I want to give them a shout out. Also, Leanne, she's back. Give her a shout out as well. That's our crew members. These are the crew. And Antoine, also crew member of ours. He's also been doing great for us on the set. So hey, we just want to let our crew know that hey, we thank them for being back. Because a school thing, vacation, hey, you already know. So we glad they're back. And we just want to say that, hey, for all of the people that watch us on YouTube and subscribe to the channel and also send their comments, and okay, we want to let them know we see you, okay? And we are making sure that we help you, okay, get out of poverty. That's our job. We're helping you get out of poverty. And don't forget, this task wasn't given to us by man, okay? And now, I'm going to tell you, God gave us this because you know why? Because we ain't robbed him. See, if God can't trust you, you ain't getting a dime, okay? He got to be able to trust you to give you money so you can help other people, okay? And I ain't talking about Oh, well, no, I'm talking about when you help them, they get their own money, and you got your own money. You don't, oh, well, you got to give me this, or you got, no. You got your own money. You helping people get out of poverty. You know what I mean? People we seen. Nah. So I want to open up and say, co-host is here in the studio live, Milton, Webb. Milton, how you doing?
I'm doing good. What's up?
All right.
Look here, everybody. Look here. And Sophia, that chain gang, you be cool, girl. Look here, everybody. October's here. You know what that means, right? Some people need to go on a diet because, like me, okay? Because next month is coming. It's turkey month. The month after that is coming. All right, it's another big dinner month. Let me explain something to you. When you're putting on the pounds, all right, you putting them on. But the thing about it is, the problem is getting it off. So I'm telling you now, go on that diet now because that turkey don't care nothing about it. All right? And when you gain that weight, you're going to be talking about, oh my God, I can't do this, I can't do that. It's hard for me to do this. I'm telling you, go on the diet now. Come off of your diet on the 22nd, okay? Eat you some turkey. On the 28th, you go back on the diet because the 25th of December is coming, and you know you're going to everybody's house to eat. Everybody you know, you're going to their house to eat. I don't know about y'all, but that's what happens to me. All right? I try to stay home. I just can't do it. My nose and my taste buds tell me to go, so I get up and I go. And the next thing I know, I got 15, 20 pounds I got to get rid of. And it take all year to get rid of it. So it's coming. And all I can tell you is be thankful for what you got and how you feel and how you look. So when it come right down to it, you got to take care of yourself is what I'm saying. All right? You got to take care of yourself. And for you men that's over 50, 55, go get your prostate checked. I got a lot of friends that's calling me, telling me about that. I have a friend on my Facebook that's telling me about that. He wanted me to let everybody know. You know what? Go get checked. Being healthy is where it's at and what it is. Make sure you're healthy. Keep your prostate right, your heart right, everything. All right? Your blood, everything. Get everything checked. All right? Because remember one thing, you ain't as young as you used to be, and you don't move that swift either. So look, do what you got to do. Handle your business. Go get the checkup. You'll thank yourself. That's for real.
Last week we was talking about Wells Fargo, and we talking about the president, but that was 5. That was chapter 5. But this week we see that a lot of court decisions came out. A lot of cases gonna be heard. I read on my own phone before I went to bed. Domino's Pizza got a case up there. The United States Supreme Court is hearing a case dealing with Domino's Pizza because they don't have a website for the blind, and they don't have a mobile app or Braille, so that they can read or read the Braille to make an order to buy some food or something, or the app or the phone to get some food. So the Supreme Court gave Domino's Pizza 3 chances to either change the app or put the app on or do something. So they heard the case today. Tuesday they heard the case. So we will hear a decision on that shortly. But that is dealing with the Disability Act, okay, of 1964. So that's what that's about. So we're looking to see, will the blind man win? Will Domino's Pizza win with the other restaurants and that don't use Braille or for the blind or for disability, whatever? So that still remains to be seen, and we got our ears to that. And then we got our ears open for commander-in-chief that 1792 case that was on the books from 1792. Hey, you know, turning information over, being subpoenaed, and letting people know that he got $2 billion in loans, and his family, they got, you know, all kind of monies, and I'm pretty sure they ain't paying that back because he got rich off that. But I heard on the radio today, they trying to sucker school students to get more loans and to call this number and to give me your info and sign this application, this and that, and your debt will be free and this and that. But those are all scams, because if that was the case, all right, then you can bet a whole bunch of university students would have been debt free. But they don't want that, because they want to sell their stuff, their signature, and their debt on the stock exchange, NASDAQ, the Dow Jones, global market, wherever. That's what they want to do. So they want to make money. So they don't want to pay their debt, and no, they want them to stay in debt, because it's the signatures that they want. That's what's on the stock markets. That's what's on the NASDAQ. That's what's on the Dow Jones. The signature, the debt. How much you owe? That's a note. And that's what they get. But we have a way that they can get out of debt, and they don't want nobody to know about it, you know? So we've been on a jump. We've been on the run on our job, okay? That's what we've been doing. We've been on the run. I told you, we ain't talking no more. So if you're following us, you should already know what we're doing. And I ain't talking about people either. I'm talking about Popo. I'm talking about the government, okay? I'm talking about NSA, okay? I'm talking about the DEA, okay? I'm talking about all of these people, okay, that you got sneaking and peeking, okay? I spying. We see them. But I hope they're telling you what we're doing, because we're going to keep doing what we're doing, okay? And this is what we say. Everything we do is legal. Everything we do is correct. It's y'all that's doing the fraud, because y'all are scared, okay, of what we are doing and how we're going to get people out of poverty. And then we're going to work on getting all of these students from off this deadbeat loan. They supposed to have school, okay, and you charging them 5 arms, 6 legs, and their parents' arms and legs.
A couple of toes.
And I'm like, nah, okay? And they not even majoring what they really want. You see what I'm saying? Because that costs too much money. You see? So what you doing? They quickly to tell you, oh, we can give you a loan.
Yeah.
All you have to do is fill this application out, and then, oh, if the credit report says you qualified, if they said that, you can get it. See, so they put in an agency that was never there to validate if you can get some money or not. Credit. You know what I told this man when he said that to me? I said, I don't need no one to validate me. I don't need no credit union to validate me. What I'm doing is correct. Now, either you're going to do this or you're not, because I got somewhere to go. You know, and I know what to do. See, they can't stop us what we're doing, because what we are doing is getting people out of poverty. We told you what we are doing, but we know what they was trying to do, and we're not going to bring the courts into it yet, because we don't want them to be prejudiced, okay, like they was in the past. So what we're going to say is, we know they got the word too, and if they ain't got it, they're going to get it. So this is what we're doing. So we know that they will get ear and get wind to it, but they know one thing, that everything what we've been doing and what they have is right there on the money, is legit, legal, law-abiding, and is in the law, and it's always had been in one of the courts, especially the highest court. You see what I'm saying? It's been up there. They addressed that.
Well, you see, the whole thing about it is people don't read stuff about courts. You know, people don't understand. Nobody like you and I are telling people,
right.
Well, you know what, this here is this here, and if you do this here, all right, and a lot of people ain't down with that. Everybody want that fast, quick, right now. Oh, I got to get up and go to work. Ain't nothing wrong with going to work. Nothing. All right? But what we're talking about is getting you out of poverty.
Exactly.
All right? Not saying you got to stop working. Oh, you got to keep working now. But to move and to show you how to get out of poverty is something that we have to show you. All right? And once you do it and you see it, because a lot of y'all ain't going to believe this. There's a lot of things that we're doing and going to show you that you're not going to believe. You're going to want to, well, let me see how that works. Well, let me see how this, we'll show you how it works. We'll show you how it goes. So when it comes right down to it, you have to see, you have to learn, you have to believe. Because they'll tell you in a minute, oh, this is a fraud. But the biggest fraud got going, the government is doing it.
Exactly.
And they call it the lottery.
Exactly.
All right? Because you're not guaranteed to win nothing. You're not guaranteed to have anything. This, some people will say, hey, it's not a guarantee. But when you get done with it, they forget about the guarantee because they got the money.
Exactly.
All right? So you got to sit there and you know, like we told you once before, we're going to do something that's never been done in New York State before. And we got all these people sitting back looking at us talking about, oh, well, you know what, we need to do this and we need to do that. And all you people that's going to court about property, about money, possessions, all of that, make sure you read everything that you need to know before you go in that courtroom, whether you have a lawyer or not. Because you can tell him stuff that he may not know. Because we've been doing stuff, and these people working in these places, they don't know what's going on.
Exactly.
So how is it that you're going to tell me you went to school all these years for this here, and you don't know nothing about this?
Exactly. You don't know nothing about it.
Nothing.
You know, and you want to tell me that this doesn't exist, but yet your superiors know it exists, your financial officer know it exists, your CEO know it exists, and because you know why it exists, they know because they're using it, they're doing it, okay? They're doing it, and they're getting paid off it, but they just don't want you to collect. They don't want you to get paid. So once they see you with the blinders off and now you see and now you know what to do, oh, now they running for the hills because they like, oh man, how did he know? Where did he get this from? Whoa, who told him? Hey, no. See, so this is what we're telling you. We can help you to get out of poverty. Everybody can get out of poverty. It's enough, I told you, it's enough money in this world for everybody. And don't forget, it's not just in the state we are doing this. Okay, I didn't research this, and this goes around the world, around the globe, because it goes even England. Some of the branches, headquarters, is there, and when I got paperwork and got documents, it came from them. Okay, from England, so. Don't tell me they didn't know about it, because I got documents from them saying that, oh, you're correct. That's right. That's where it come from. That's what we did. That's what we do. Oh, thank you. And then I did my business with them. So this is global. What we're doing is global, wide world. But we're starting here, and then we're going to take this thing global because everyone can get help. Everyone can get out of poverty. See what I'm saying? So it's not just, oh, and here's the catch. Ain't nobody did this before in this world. No one has ever did this. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because I sat, you know, but at a big screen and said, hold up, what's up with this? And the king talked to me. Right as I'm looking at my big screen, he said, I got something for you. And I said, what? And he said, this is what you've been studying all the while. Now it's time for you to do it. Get it. And I said, okay. And I gather all my books and I gather everything. And guess what? I went on the move. Okay? And we've been on the move ever since. And now we 347 shows in this thing. Okay? From our old job, not the worker center, but
the recycling
center.
Yes.
Okay? So this is where we at now at this point on the verge of getting what we need to help you. Okay? And don't forget, we'll be back with this next week because we really want to open up a whole can of worms for you. Good night.
Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what year, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what year, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I.